What's up, guys? It's Angela, and I am here to do a book haul for y'all. Sorry about the rhyming. This month, actually this past 2 weeks, have been crazy. I have been getting books left and right, and I am so ready to read all of them. I just don't know where to start. But I have a few that I want to show you guys that I'm super excited about. I have way more that I'm going to show you guys. I just feel like this video would go on forever. And I would do like 22 books, I think is how many I got in the past 2 weeks to a week and a half. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So the first books that I'm going to show you guys are on my iPad. And the first one is The Messenger of Fear by Michael Grant. And the cover looks like this. And all the books that I'm showing you on my iPad, I pretty much got for the covers. I had no idea about any of them, didn't know what the plot synopsis was, nothing. But I was just excited, and I wanted to, add some new books to my library, and their covers looked amazing. Now, the next one is Stray by Elisa Sussman. Not sure if I'm saying that right. I'm sorry if I'm not. From what I got, it's about a fairy tale, something along those lines. I'm not too sure about it yet. Sorry if the glare on this thing is pretty bad. I also got The Young Elites by Marie Lu. And I mean, look at all these covers. Aren't they amazing, guys? That's my primary reason for adding them into my library. I also got In a Handful of Dust and Not a Drop to Drink by Mindy McGinnis. I have heard stuff about those books, and I wanted to check them out and see how they were. But I'm only going to show you guys A Handful of Dust, and then Not a Drop to Drink. It has a blue cover, but I'm pretty excited about reading those. The last one I want to show you guys, I can't pull it up right now. Let me see if I can pull it up. But yes, I got this one. I was approved to read it, actually, as an ARC, Advanced Reader Copy, which is what a lot of these are. It's called The Deep End, and it is by, if it would ever pull up, Julie Mulhern. Julie Mulhern, sorry. And I like mysteries. The cover on this one really did not stand out to me at all. But I saw in the genre where it said mystery. Let's see if you guys can see that. There we go. And I like a good mystery, so I thought I would give it a try. Seemed good enough, right? Okay, now the next books are in print. And today I went to Barnes & Noble, which was a huge mistake. I went in with the sole intention of getting this beauty, The Perfectionist by Sarah Shepard. If you've watched any video on my YouTube channel, it is probably about Pretty Little Liars because I'm obsessed with it, and I heard that this book came out and I really wanted to snag a copy. I found one today. I was super excited. I went on Saturday and they didn't have it. They were sold out. So I got this one today. Cannot wait to read it. It seems a lot like Pretty Little Liars, where 5 girls kind of come together and they, in this book, they're being framed for a murder that they did not, well, not framed. Let me rephrase. Okay, so 5 girls, they're completely opposite girls. The way that the cover sounds, they don't run in the same circles until they figure out that they have one thing in common, which is this guy that they cannot stand. He's done mean stuff to them, and they sit down and hypothetically plan his murder. And the murder actually happens the way that they planned, but they know that they didn't kill him, so they have to figure out who did, and they're prime suspects. So it seems really interesting. A lot like Pretty Little Liars, but we'll see. I have not read her Pretty Little Liars books. I've just watched the show. I started watching the show and I did not want to read the books. I just didn't want to ruin the show for myself, So I picked up 2 other books while I was at Barnes & Noble today. This one is called The Empty Glass by J.I. Baker. And I mean, just look at that cover. This one was a cover find. I picked it out because of the cover, the beautiful picture of Marilyn Monroe, and the red letters just stood out to me. It was on the discount rack, which I was super excited about. And I want to read the description to you guys because I know it's about Marilyn Monroe, but that's all I know. Okay. In the early morning hours of August 5th, 1962, Los Angeles County Deputy Coroner Ben Fitzgerald arrives at the home of the world's most famous movie star, now lying dead in her bedroom, naked and still clutching a telephone. There he discovers the Book of Secrets, Marilyn Monroe's diary, revealing a doomed love affair with a man she refers to only as the General. In the following days, Ben unravels a wide-ranging cover-up and some heartbreaking truths about the fragile, luminous woman behind the celebrity. Soon the sinister and surreal accounts in the Book of Secrets bleed into Ben's own life, and he finds himself, like Monroe, trapped in a deepening paranoid conspiracy. The Empty Glass is an unforgettable combination of the riveting facts and legendary theories that have dogged Monroe, the Kennedys, the Mafia, and even the CIA for decades. It is an exciting debut from a remarkable new thrill writer. So I am a conspiracy theorist, and one of my favorite conspiracies is the JFK conspiracy involving Marilyn Monroe. So obviously this book is right up my alley. Looked so good. The other one that I got today, I've never heard of. It was also on the discount rack, and it is called The Emerald Storm by William Dietrich. Sorry if I'm not saying that right. I'm really bad with names. Like if I'm reading and I stumble across a really hard name to pronounce, I'm just like giving them a new name in my head. I'm sure you guys do that. Don't judge. This actually surprised me because I didn't think I'd buy it, honestly. I am not a period kind of reader. I like more modern things. The latest that I like to go back is like World War II era, stuff like that. But I picked it up and I read the cover and it actually sounded interesting. There's my dog's tail. Okay, so let me read the back for you guys. The year is 1803. Swashbuckling, ribald, and irrelevant hero Ethan Gage has outsmarted wily enemies and survived dangerous challenges across the globe, from the wilds of the American frontier to the pyramids of Egypt. Now the hero finds himself in the Caribbean with his wife Astasia on a desperate hunt to secure the lost treasure of Montezuma, a legendary hoard rumored to have been hidden from Cortez's plundering Spanish conquistadors. Hot on his heels are British agents who want the gold to finance a black slave revolt in Saint-Domingue, which would rob hostile France of its richest colony. The French, too, seek the treasure for the secrets it contains, the key to an incredible new means of invasion that would endure Britain's defeat on its own land. Caught between the French and the rebel slave forces, Ethan and Astasia are in a race for gold and glory that will thrust them into the center of a bloody struggle for freedom as they try to rescue their son. And this time, Gage's luck may be running out. Like I said, I generally don't read back to before World War II pieces, but I mean, this sounds pretty interesting. Even though it's in 1803, I really do need to expand my bookshelf, if you will, bookcase, whatever, and get a little bit diverse in it. Another book I got today, but not at Barnes & Noble. I got this directly from the author. It is called Lightning Girl by 27, and I am so excited about this book. It is the book 1 of the Super Connected series, and I actually won this book on Goodreads. Yes, I said that right. I won it on Goodreads. Are you guys as surprised as I am? I was shocked. I was like, hey, I won a free book. That's so awesome. And it looks amazing, too. So this one is, it's sci-fi, maybe? I don't know. Let's read the cover and find out. Open the door to great action and adventure and see exciting characters come to life in this fantastic new series. Few humans know that life exists in many dimensions, each with their own arcane rules, brutal laws, and vicious inhabitants. Millennia have passed as all manner of creature awaits the emergence of the envoy, the one who can unite the dimensions. Eric, a renegade angel, recruits a guardian to protect the child he believes is the envoy. He chooses Stephanie Park, a kind-hearted misfit girl with a strange connection to electricity. But guarding the child is a bigger job than anyone imagined, and soon Stephanie must recruit others to protect this boy and the world he calls home. Our world. I am so excited about reading this. I gotta fit it in soon. It is like, it probably is on my next book to read after I get done with the final book that I'm going to show you guys for this book haul. But one really cool thing, she autographed, I'm assuming it's a she. If you guys know the sex of this author, let me know, but I'm assuming it's a she. But it's autographed, so cool. I was so excited, and I got all these cards to give away to people to tell them about this awesome new book. And the cover is beautiful, and it's kind of heavy, but it feels amazing in my hands. You know what I mean? Like, I got so many books on my iPad, and I would read if it were written in little tiny gibberish on a grocery sack. It's how much I love to read. But nothing compares to the weight of a book in your hands, to being able to turn the last page, call me crazy, to the smell of a book. You guys know what I mean. That had that, I don't know, it's just a smell. And I just love it. I love everything about books, like, in my hands. I mean, reading is great in general, but I would prefer a copy that I can hold rather than on the iPad any day. The last book. Oh, the last book. Are you guys ready for this? It's kind of shiny, so it's like, see, catching the light. Okay. Endgame, The Calling by James Frey. Has anyone heard of this book? I mean, it came out the 9th of this month, I think, and I got it on Saturday. I'm so excited about this book, you guys. I went on Saturday to get this book specifically and The Perfectionist by Sarah Shepard, which I showed you guys earlier. Unfortunately, they didn't have The Perfectionist, which was good because only one book was in my budget at that point. But I am so excited about this book. I started reading it. I haven't got as far as I would have liked because I had to finish a couple of other books. But I'm in love. Like, it's amazing, and I'm such a treasure hunter, like, mystery kind of person that they have a mystery in the book that you as a reader can solve along with it. So I'll show you what I mean. Like, at the end of every chapter is some sort of puzzle. It can be a picture like this, or it can be, let's see. Okay. Let me move my Post-it note. Or it can be something that looks like this. And in the back are all these like little website links that you can go to, and they lead you to different sites where you can put the clues of this puzzle together, and whoever solves the puzzle and finds the first key can win $500,000 that they have on display at Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. How cool is that? It's going to be a trilogy, and the monetary value increases with each book. So the second book is $1 million, and the third book is 1.5 if you can solve the mystery before the deadline. The deadline for this is October 9th of 2016, or unless somebody finds the first key. So I'm going to read the inside cover because I'm so excited about this book, and so far it's amazing. But it's like, I want to solve a mystery, so I'm taking my time with it. I'm not rushing it. It's great, though. Okay. 12,000 years ago, they came. They descended from the sky amid smoke and fire and created humanity and gave us rules to live by. They needed gold, and they built our earliest civilizations to mine it for them. But when they had what they needed, they left. But before they left, they told us someday they would come back, and when they did, a game would be played. A game that would determine our future. This is Endgame. For 10,000 years, the lines have existed in secret. The 12 original lines of humanity. Each had to have a player prepared at all times. They have trained generation after generation after generation. In weapons, languages, history, tactics, disguise, assassination. Together the players are everything. Strong, kind, ruthless, loyal, smart, stupid, ugly, lustful, mean, fickle, beautiful, calculating, lazy, exuberant, weak. They are good and evil, like you, like all. This is Endgame. When the game starts, the players will have to find 3 keys. The keys are somewhere on Earth. The only rule of their endgame is that there are no rules. Whoever finds the keys first wins the game. Endgame: The Calling is about the hunt for the first key. And just as it tells the story of the hunt for a hidden key, written into the book is a puzzle. It invites readers to play their own endgame and to try to solve the puzzle. Whoever does will open a case filled with gold. Alongside the puzzle will be a revolutionary mobile game built by Google's Niantic Labs that will allow you to play a real-world version of Endgame, where you can join one of the lines and do battle with people around you. Will exuberance beat strength? Stupidity top kindness? Laziness thwart beauty? Will the winner be good or evil? There is only one way to find out. Play, survive, solve. People of Earth, Endgame has begun. I think that's a great place to leave this book haul video. I will see you guys next time. If you have read any of these books or have a great book that you'd like to recommend, let me know down below. I would love to hear from you. If you want to friend me on Goodreads, Twitter, whatever, I will link everything down in the description box below. I will see you guys next time. Have a great day.